Today I'll be hiking the Bluff Point State Park trail all the way over to Haley Farm. I'm going to split this video into 4 sections. Part 1 will take me up the western coast. Part 2 will be the Peninsula Beach. In Part 3, I'll be hiking down the center of the peninsula, back up again, and then over towards its eastern coast, down that shoreline. And finally in Part 4, I'll be hiking over to Haley Farm State Park, spend some time on the shore there, and head back. Part 1, the Western Coastal Trail. And we're off. Before I set down the official coastal trail, I'm going to check out this little peninsula over here to my right so I can see and hear the ocean. Well, hopefully, if you can hear it over all this wind. I'm going to be talking during portions of today's hike, but I'm also going to be quiet at key moments so you can really hear the sounds and feel like you're here. My daughter refers to that as ASMR. I think that's a Prince song. I also want to mention very early on that there is a population of invasive birds here. They're pretty large and loud, and they're probably going to disrupt the hike a little bit. They were introduced by that area over there across the water called the Groton Airport. Yep, that's right. The large birds are small airplanes, but they really are invasive. We are almost at the end here, and then we'll be turning back. Now, by turning back, you know I meant because we're at the end of this little peninsula, right? We're not heading back to the duck car. No way, we have lots left to do. I mean, we're not even officially on the trail yet. We're going over there. See that sign? Now we're officially on our way. Look at this beautiful dirt road. We're going to follow this all up the western coast. It will lead us to the tip of the peninsula, and then it comes back down through the center and ends right over there to the left. So that's the loop. Of course, partway through our journey back, we're going to veer off of this road and explore the woodland trails at the center of this peninsula, and then work our way towards that eastern coastline over to Haley Farm. But for now, we're going to enjoy this dirt road because it's going to take us quite a ways out. Now let's enjoy a brief interlude at this shoreline. I wish there was a little less wind so you could hear that water a little bit better, but the tide is coming in. I timed this hike so that it would be, so we can get as many waves as possible. So that you have a good frame of reference, this dirt road travels about a mile out to the peninsula, so you do have a little bit of a walk. But trust me when I say it is going to be so entirely worth it. And it's a really beautiful walk. I mean, it's not like we're suffering here on the way. Do you see what I see? Not just a puddle, but another detour. We're going to venture down this shoreline over here, through the pampas grass, onto this beach. And check out what this beach is made of. It's not just sand. The seagulls here eat well. That is a really enjoyable crunch under the feet, as long as you put out of your mind that you're crunching on dead things. Bones! Not literally bones. I know that shells aren't made of bones, but metaphorically, bones. Time to cross over this peninsula because we really do not want to walk all the way to the end. It's a pretty long walk. Hopefully you enjoyed that and know a little more of this. Okay, playing in those shells was just really fun. I couldn't help it. Look at this pampas grass. Don't worry, I know we're leaving the ocean behind, but we're going to even more ocean. It'll be just up here, and we're going to take another diversion from the trail and go out this way because I have a very special surprise for you today. And we're coming up on it a little bit. There's a little sneak peek. But we have to press on just a little bit more. And I know I'm walking into the sun, but there's no other way. You might need sunglasses to view this portion of the hike. Here we go, though. Check it out. Let's go right over to this edge. Not too close, be careful. I'm sorry, did you think that was all I had to show you? No. Let's walk a little further down this side trail, right over here. All right, it's time to leave this beautiful lookout point. I'm actually surprised. There are usually people on this cliff area because it's a popular overlook. One of the prettiest ones on the entire trail. And now we're back at the main trail again, but there is another turn going down closer to shore, and we are taking it. Follow me under this big rock. Don't worry. If you brought your trucker poles, you'll be fine. If you have good balance, you'll be fine. Unfortunately, one of those invasive birds is messing with our ocean sounds. It'll pass in a moment. Oh, look at this under here, a cave. I'm really glad I followed this little trail down to the shore. That was totally worth it. But now we're reconnecting to the trail. Flowers. And fun with filters. And now we're coming to the end of part 1 of our hike, because this right over here down this little trail is going to lead us to the southern shoreline, the tip of the peninsula. So check out part 2 of this video. It's going to be amazing. Things aren't scary, cemetery, read you in obituary.